You gave me a paintbrush knowing I can't draw?
It's a paintbrush, not a crayon. You'll live.
That's besides the point. Why is Steven the only person that actually has a weapon that's accurate to him?
She's right. You gave yourself a keyblade, Lisa a paintbrush, Aerithus the parasol, and Milton has a literal key.
And to top all that, Steph doesn't even have a weapon.
He's a sand manipulator. What weapon is he supposed to have? That's actually a good point.
I mean, a parasol isn't so bad, but how am I supposed to fight with that?
That's actually what this video is about, so let's get into it. First, let's talk about the Sage's Blade. Although it is a keyblade, it does provide a different type of fighting style, as it is a Sage's Blade. Ledge can fight similarly to an average keyblade user, but sometimes can use one hand as versatile. As showcased already, it provides the Punishment Beam, which can only be accessed in the Sage form. Another type of beam it can use is the Slash Beam, which can only be performed while slashing it downwards. One more move it provides is the Spin Dunk Jump Slash. It's basically like an Aether where you just catch the blade in midair, and then you spin dunk it to the ground, dealing critical damage. Very interesting. I know, right? Pretty cool. Now let's talk about Steven's sword, the Water Knight. Since Steven has a water dragon inside him, this is an accurate weapon, so here's how it works. Steven can use some energy from Big the Dragon to charge up a very powerful water beam from the sword. This beam is called Arc Flood, and it packs quite a punch. The Water Knight also comes with a spin move called the Rolling Glow Spike. The Rolling Glow Spike turns Steven into a giant ball of water and basically spin dashes him towards his opponent. And since this is a spin attack, this will also lead him to be very dizzy for a few seconds. Cool. But wouldn't the same thing apply to you in that jump slash dunk whatever thing? Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
Okay, so what about my paintbrush?
Oh yeah, locking back in. Let's talk about Lisa's paintbrush, Maluki. Maluki can sometimes be used as a spear and has powerful paint. She can use the paint however she likes and create whatever she wants. Mind you, the paint does do damage. An attack that's exclusive to Maluki is Wild Mine. When Lisa uses Wild Mine, it'll summon paint that's so powerful you don't even want to get it on your clothes. And lastly, Lisa can use a move called Chemical X. When she paints a Chemical X in front of someone, it'll stop them from moving. In fact, the Chemical X is so powerful that it can even give her the superpowers of said person that she drew it on, kind of like Kirby's copy ability.
Damn, I can't wait to see Chemical X in action. Me neither.
Why the hell is Maluki that powerful? I also have a wild mind, you know. Moving on. Time to talk about the parasol, Swishing Sapphire. Aerithus can use Swishing Sapphire as a shield, given that it has thousands of layers of invincibility. But besides protection, she can also use Thunder Pound. For this attack, Swishing Sapphire can store a lot of wind and then send it crashing down to the ground. Once the wind hits the ground, the Thunder Pound can cause a mini earthquake, which is kind of dangerous. And then there's Turbulation Devastation, which will send Aerithus flying to the ground and, well, cause turbulence. You might want to move out of the way, or you might die. Turbulation Devastation has final smash potential.
Water, wind, paint, and light. Slay!
And with that, we finally get to Faith's wand, the Constellation Dasher. Since Faith is already a mage, the Constellation Dasher will make her magic more effective. So moves like her Capture, Lift, Flip, and Fury, etc. will all be more powerful. The Constellation Dasher can also provide Mega Fury and Giga Fury, which again are more effective attacks. Ledge, hello? Is that you in there? I think you're starting to lose it. Relax, Steve. I didn't even get to the juicy part yet. Faith actually has the most powerful weapon out of all of us. However, if the whole team combines all of their powerhouses into one, they could create a very powerful attack called Eternal Aggravation.
Oh yeah, we're definitely losing him. This is a lot to take in. I mean, even the names of the weapons are a bit overthought, don't you think?
What do you mean, overthought? What could possibly be more overthought than Maluki or Water Knight?
Whatever, dude. Your show.
Well, I can't wait to see these smooth moves in action. Nice to know what you guys think. But what do you guys think? Don't worry, I'm not going to force the answer out of you because who am I to do that? Okay guys, bye!